there, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to an America's Adventure here on Football Manager 2021. Today, it's a little bit confusing. We will get into it. We are taking on River Plate de Montevideo. You may see down the right-hand side, well, you will see, or there on the right-hand side, that we've not yet played any games. We're now in a intermediate tournament in the middle of the two stages of the Campeonato Uruguayo. We'll just recap what's happened so far, and then we'll try and make sense of this. First up was a home match against Danubio. We won it by 1-0, and a very good goal it was as well from Ignacio Lores. Lovely ball through from Gabriel Neves. A game that saw Danubio pick up 8 yellow cards and no reds. I don't think I've ever seen a team pick up so many yellows. 20 fouls and 8 yellow cards is just disgraceful. It was a deserved win. Probably should have been a little bit more comfortable. We weren't clinical enough in front of goal though. But, you know, 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day. We then went away to Progreso, and definitely that lack of clinical ability came to the fore again. It was a 1-1 draw, and our goal was a Bergesio penalty, and we should have done a lot better. We had 19 shots and only put 2 on target. And I said about the last game with 8 yellow cards. This time, Progreso only got 2 bookings from 23 fouls. We committed 12 fouls and got 3 yellows. We were slightly better in front of goal in the final game. Gonzalo Bergesio getting a brace in what would be his final appearance for the club against Cerro Largo. Rounding the keeper there brilliantly and slotting it in. We will get to that in a minute when we wrap up the transfer so far. We did concede a loose header from a free kick there, and Acosta put it away. But then a really nice moment in injury time as Pablo Garcia got in here and laid it across for Axel Perez to get his first goal in the first team, and continuing that rather bizarre yellow cards trend. 38 fouls in this game between the two teams. Not a single booking. They had a goal disallowed. Gonzalo Bergesio missed a penalty to... it would have given him the hat-trick. But yeah... A good win, a little bit better in front of goal in terms of putting shots on target, and unsurprisingly, scored more goals. So what it does mean is we did win, or we did finish top of the Apertura, the opening stage of the Campeonato Uruguayo. It says we've qualified for what I have absolutely no idea. We were 11 points clear of Liverpool de Montevideo in the end. I did mean to show that Cerro Largo game on camera, and then I realised I played it, and yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, I did mean to do that one. But what it has allowed me to do is it has allowed me to get through this rather lengthy period between games. So today, yeah, we've gone through over a month. We've done some transfers, which we will tell you about. We've played some friendlies, which I might touch on as well. But if we just go back to that league table, so we've now got the opening stage and the closing stage. In between, we have this Campeonato Uruguayo Intermedio, and I have absolutely no idea what the hell is going on. So you have the opening stage, then we have the group stage of the Intermedio, then we have the Intermedio final, then we have the closing stage. Then we have the playoff, which I understand is what we have qualified for. So I'm guessing, and then it's the Champions playoff. So I'm guessing by winning the opening stage, we've qualified for that playoff against the winner of the closing stage, I assume. But I have no idea what the point of the Intermedio is in between. I guess it's just like a tournament to, I don't know, why not? I guess, why not? In our group, and again, I'm going to go back into the schedule in a sec, because this is a little bit confusing as well. So we do have Boston River, we do have Cerro, we do have Danubio, Defensor Sporting. Today's opponents are River Plate de Montevideo. So if you are scouting Matias Arezzo in your save, keep an eye out, because he does still play for River Plate in this one. Torquay and Wanderers. But yeah, if we go back to the schedule, it's really bizarre, because we play it all. We've got the Copa Libertadores in between it, where we're playing Sao Paulo, which we found out in the last episode. So I mean, that's going to be the end. That's the end of the road for us. The second round is the end of the road. But do you know what? it doesn't matter. We'll go and see what we can do. We're at home in the first leg. You never know, do you? So yeah, it's a mad month of July, and then we've got a couple of games in August, and then a little break before we hit up. If I scroll up here, because I've just realised you won't be able to see it 'cause of my big head. If we scroll up, then we kick off the closing stage. So it's a mad season in Uruguay. I mean, we started on the 17th of January with the Supercopa, and it'll finish on the 2nd of December. It's a long old season. It really is. Right, let us get into the transfer business. Let's have a look. Let's show you what we have done. One of our young players rejected a contract to go. So if we have a look at the transfer history. So in terms of outgoings, we have lost a couple of players. Sergio Roche, goalkeeper, has gone to Necaxa for 100 grand. Gonzalo Baguesio, he went for 40 grand. I was gutted to get rid of him. I was, but he's 36. I mean, he's 37 in a couple of weeks' time. And they've given him a 2-year deal. I mean, in fairness, they do like their old players in South America, in Argentina as well. It's the same, and Brazil. They love an old player, and I mean, he is still class, isn't he? He is still quality, and I may end up regretting it. But he was on a fair wage. There's no way we would have matched 13 grand a week. Absolutely no way. It just wouldn't have happened. He goes with our blessing. He's been super prolific for us, but I just, we needed to trim the wage bill a little bit. We've managed to get rid of Vinicius as well, a centre back who was already at the club when I joined, but he never made an appearance. So to get any money for him, I was happy with that. So we got 5k for him. So we have brought in a little bit of money. In terms of players coming in, I did show you one or two of these already. So we have brought in Gonzalo Carneiro. He has joined from Sao Paulo, so I'm hoping he'll be able to play in that Copa Libertadores tie. I haven't checked that. Good player as a striker. He has played a couple of friendlies as a shadow striker as well, and has been brilliant. As you can see, he scored 4 in 3 in the friendlies. But when I signed him, I agreed to play him as a striker, as an advanced forward, because I knew that I was likely going to be getting rid of Baguesio. He was out of contract, wasn't he, Baguesio, at the end of the year? So while I'm still holding to that promise, I'm going to play him as a striker. But I'm hoping that we might be able to push him back a bit once he's happy. We've also brought in Lacio, I'm thinking. Brazilian centre-back, looks really good. Good tackling, good in the air, good, strong. 28, so he's young, but got a little bit behind him. So he's going to be a good addition for us. Matthias Abero, a left back. We've signed 2 fullbacks actually as well. We've signed a right back as well. He came in from Rentistas on a free. Just like the look of him, he looks like he's going to do a really good job for us. La Marca from Bahia de Feira, Brazilian, 18 years of age. He's gone down into the under-19s at the minute, but I don't think it's going to be long, before he might step up. I mean, I know he's only showing us 2.5 star potential, but I like the look of him. I mean, if he puts in some good performances, he will be up there, I think. Another one we've brought in, and again, it's another one for the youth and the reserves for now. Martin Fernandez in from Cerro. Just like the look of him, he's gonna develop pretty well, I think. And then we've got a new keeper to replace Sergio Roche, which is why I let Roche go, because this guy was coming in. Raul Gudinho. He's only just joined, I think, on the 1st. So he hasn't even played a friendly yet. I do think he may well be going into today's team, though, which I'm probably haven't actually picked yet, because it's our first game back after all the friendlies. In terms of money, we've managed to get the outgoings down a little bit in terms of the wage budget. We're only just over it now, and to be fair, with that paltry little transfer budget, I could just about, I reckon, not far off. So we're only 800 quid over it now. So yeah, that's not too bad. 3.3 million in the bank. So it's gone up. I mean, since we've had the club, it has gone up. It's doing all right. We're not doing too bad, to be fair. Yeah, let's have a look. As I say, we are taking on River Plate de Montevideo today, and they do have, I believe they've still got him anyway, Matias Arezzo. Can't see him. There he is. He is transfer listed at the minute. He's transfer listed for 825k, but he is a bit of a wonder kid in the game, apparently, even though I've never seen him actually described as a wonder kid in this version. Had him last year in my Barcelona series, but I don't think he ever played. He was always out on loan, and he was a wonder kid then. I don't think he's quite as good this time around, but yeah, if you are scouting him, here's a chance for you to watch him in action, or kind of, hopefully not. Kind of hope that we keep him quiet, to be honest. We are away. I'm just having a look through the team now. I am going to put Raul Godinho in goal and give him his first game for the club. Although Teixeira's done well in the friendlies, he has done really well. Everywhere else, I think, we're as strong as we can be, really. Yeah, I mean, we're going to go into this match hoping for a win. I'm just going to make sure the substitutes bench is... Yeah, I have pretty much addressed it, I think. A couple of our young strikers, Guillermo May and Thiago Vecina, have come back as well. But what I might do is I might keep them for another day and then show you them on another day. Look at all those players we have to give squad numbers to. We can give number 9 to Gonzalo Canero, even though he prefers number 10. But it's not available at the minute because we have an absolute waster in Rodrigo Amaral wearing that one at the moment, so you're not going to get it, unfortunately. Felipe Gadors is another one that's returned from loan, along with Guillermo May and Vecina, and he's been back for ages, but he came back when I wasn't able to register him, Felipe Gadors. But he's back in now and he looks pretty decent, so hopefully he will work his way into the team as well. The squad's a lot stronger, a lot deeper than it was, I feel, so I'm really excited. I mean, we won 11 points clear. We won the opening stage, so I'm kind of hoping we can repeat that again. Right, pump fists seems to be the one that I always do. I always seem to pump fists when I'm doing my pre-match team talk. We're in a great place right now. We're among the possession leaders in the Campeonato Uruguayo. We're the possession leaders in the Intermedio. First game. Wow. Okay, away we go. We are in the blue shirts. Is everyone else playing at the same time as us? Yes, they are, aren't they? Everybody's playing at the same time as us. That is good. Nice. There's a lot of games going on, so maybe we'll get some notifications coming up. My usual now as well. I tend to drop a little encourage in there around about somewhere between 10 and 15. If it's still 0-0. We're doing alright with a better team. Been some goals going in, hasn't there? Defensor Sporting are 2-1 up already on Boston River. Can we get our noses in front here now? Here's Lucas Rodriguez. Starting to really like him in the box-to-box role. Miranda guy plays it across. Oh, he's hit the bar. But Pablo Garcia smashes it in. It's his third of the season. He's in and out of the team. That right wing slot, we've got a few decent looking players there. So he is in and out of the team a little bit. So can't really judge his goal tally. But that is a really good finish. Could have got carried away there and could have smashed that way over the bar. But he didn't. What else have we got going on? Wanderers winning at Torquay. Matias Acuna. Really like him. Really like him. I'm going to have a look at him. I don't think I'm scouting him, but I've had him. Have I had him on other games? Have I had him on the channel? I can't remember now. But I know I really like him. I've had him somewhere before, and I know I really like him. So I'm definitely going to have to scout him. I mean, we have been totally dominant here. Nearly 2/3 of the ball. They've not had a single shot on goal yet. I mean, they're not even getting near us. They've only committed 5 fouls. They're not even getting near us. I mean, bizarrely, how have we committed more fouls when we've had the ball? That's just mental. Let's have a quick look then at what's going on elsewhere. Everybody is playing at the moment, which is good. If that's going to be the case going forward, I'm happy with that. I'm really liking that. Yeah, Matias Acuna. Can I have a look at him now? No, it's not going to let me click through and have a look at him. They're not in our group, are they, Maldonado? No, they're top of Group B at the moment. So there's 3 teams winning, ourselves and Defensor Sporting and Wanderers. I'm going to pump fists again and say there's still room for improvement. Don't rest on your laurels, boys. Keep it going. Some nice green ratings there. I do want to see Gonzalo Carneiro get a goal on his debut, though. And he's going to do it here. Baranda guy with the throw. It's headed away, but Gabriel Neves picks it up. Out to Oliveros. Neves again. Oh, good ball in for Lucas Rodriguez. Pablo Garcia, he's got the overlap. Baranda guy. Oh, you've played it to feet. You should have played that to run onto. Good possession on the edge of the box. Patiently waiting. Baranda guy will attack now. And he's gone down. It's going to be a penalty. I'm not going to get a choice to see who's taking that. I think, is it Carneiro? Is he left-footed? It is Carneiro on his debut. Oh, and it's dispatched with ease. First of many, this kid is going to be gold. He really is going to be gold, this kid. Despite that, I mean, that was in the back of the net before the keeper moved. That is an expert penalty. Boston River are 2-2 in their game now. Cerro have scored at Danubio. Just out of interest. Is Matheus Cerezo? He is playing. I mean, they've not had a shot on goal, so it's not surprising that we haven't seen him. Wow, Defensor Sporting have suddenly got a couple of goals against Boston River and a 4-2 up. Right. Augustin Gonzalez can come off, and it's going to be Felipe Godoz, so that our first chance to see him in a competitive game. I'm going to bring Abero on for his debut as well. Again, it's just a self-preservation, 2-0 up away from home, half an hour to go. Get the booked players out of the firing line. Do not want them to be putting us in trouble here. Faith in you. Felipe Godoz is looking complacent, probably because he's coming on at 2-0 up. We're in with the highlights. He's not on yet. The substitutions haven't gone through as yet. Lucas Rodriguez, Gonzalez, his final contribution, cleared away, and that was a bizarre highlight. Oh, I'm happy with this performance. This is as good as you can expect. I'm going to praise them. Oh, it didn't go well. It's as good as you can expect from an away game, I think. I mean, I think we beat them 5-0 when we played them in the opening stage. I think we absolutely destroyed them. I can't remember if that was away or at home. Here's Gabriel Neves running forward. Gives it to Lores. He's going to pull it across for Felipe Godoz. And he has scored. It's his first goal for the club. Not his debut, but it's his first goal for the club. And the substitute, I mean, he's only been on, 6-7 minutes? And he's already finding himself in goal-scoring positions. And that is a lovely finish. It's a tidy finish. The shadow striker role really seems to be absolutely superb on FM21. I'm having a lot of joy with it in all my saves at the minute. I mean, if you watch the Kaiserslautern save, we've got Marlon Ritter. In my Estudiantes save that I'm doing away from the channel, which I haven't played for ages because I've been doing the series for the channel. But I've got a guy from Tigres in Mexico called Leonardo Fernandez. The guy is unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. I mean, he's played about 40 games for us, and I think he's got like 15 goals and 30 assists or something. He's just mad. He is ridiculously good. But this is a super performance. I wonder if a praise will go down better now in stoppage time. Yay, it did. They're all green, they're all smiley, they're all happy. So am I. 3-0 away from home. Perfect performance. Debut goal for Carneiro. First goal for the club for Felipe Godoz. Absolutely brilliant performances. I mean, 8 out of the 11, or 8 out of the 14 got really good ratings. 8 out of the 13, I only made 2 subs. Yeah, forgot about that. I was talking too much. I wish there was something other than just outstretched arms for when you want to. I wish there was something like, yes, boys, come on, a pump fist for really good performance, because that was absolutely sensational. It was a brilliant performance. I'm going to single out Ignacio Lores because it looks like he was our best player. You impressed me. Brilliant performance. Await immediate reaction. Are we having a tunnel interview? We are. It takes us top of the league. It's been 1 game. I'm not paying attention to that. Absolutely jokes. Defensor Sporting 5, Boston River 3. Wow. That is a game. That is a game and a half. Elsewhere, very tight down in Group B. Good win for Wanderers away at Torquay, and a good win for Cerro away at Danubio as well. And Nicholas Nowell Roldan, good player. I am scouting him at the minute. He is on my radar. But now I've got Gonzalo Canero. Probably not as much. Matias Acuna. Yeah, he's 28. It might not be the same guy I'm thinking of. There is, I don't know. Maybe I've had him. Maybe it was a couple of years ago when I had him. Did I have him on the Estudiantes save on the channel? I cannot remember. But that is a super way to get off this campaign. Does that do anything to the overall table? It shouldn't do. Oh, it has done. It's added the points onto the overall table. How bizarre. Mad. So we're going to end up playing... Oh, I suppose that's... How many games are we going to play? I'm guessing just 7. I didn't check that in the rules, did we? Oh, here we go. Number of teams, yeah, 7 games. So that would suggest it's going to be a 37 game table. Oh well, this is the part that I know this is what puts a lot of people off managing in places like South America and things like that. It puts people off when they don't know what's happening. Obviously, you're used to Europe, aren't you, where it's just 38 games or 46 games or 34 games if you're in the Bundesliga. You play each other home and away. You've got maybe a little winter break. Then you've got your domestic cups and the European cups, and that is it. This one, you've got all manner of rubbish going on. It's amazing. It really is. But life post Gonzalo Borgesio has got off to a very, very good start. I will just show you what we did in the friendlies before we wrap up. We did play quite a few in the month of June, and we won them all. So yeah, it was good. Gonzalo Canero, as I say, he came in for this game here against Guarani, and he bagged in every match, and he bagged again. So superb. He's going to be a fantastic signing for us, I think. And that is it for this video then, guys. I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch attention in the next episode to Sao Paulo. We're just going to knock out 2 off camera, come back for the second round. First leg, we're at home against Sao Paulo. Can we get something to hang on to head back to Brazil? It would be lovely if we can. Let me know in the comments how you think I'm going to get on with that. As always, smash that like button for me. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and I will see you very, very, very soon for the visit of Sao Paulo. This save is hotting up beautifully. Hope you're enjoying it. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.